What's up, y'all? What's Niche episode 74, part 2 with Bo Stanley. Now. Damn, do you know that the last podcast I hit up, they was charging 90, 150. I've done jumps for 160.
This 17K, don't they charge like 100?
I think Waiter was charging like 150, I believe. I don't want to throw out his prices because I know niggas be like, thank you people. I know niggas be giving me deals and shit, so I don't want to throw that shit out there. But I think it's in that 100 range. So like I know for a fact people are charging. And to about the grace of God, EK allows me to be able to make the prices so low for people to be able to do things like this because he got to pay for everything here. Yeah. So but that's one of the the business models that he has set up for us to have that. You know what I'm saying? But man, what are some of the things I want to know, man? Getting close to the end of this shit here. I'm so naked without my phone. I got the live on my phone. You know what's crazy, dog? Like, I don't know if you had the same problem. Like, I will literally, like, my phone is becoming like a real, like, it's like, dog, I don't have that joint. Like,
I was just talking to my girlfriend about that the other day, man. Sometimes I'll feel my phone vibrate in my pocket, but it's not there, bro.
Yeah, that's the same. That same shit happens to me at work. Yup.
Like off podcast, like shit, like after we're done with this, search up some stuff about like singularity and AI symbiosis.
Oh, bro,
stuff like that, bro. No, because we're connecting with technology as we speak because we're with it every day, and like you're saying, you feel lost or like disconnected without it, bro.
Yep.
It's that connection.
I'm trying to tell you, man. It's like I feel like if I don't text check my phone, my messages, I feel like I'm missing out on something. Like, bro, it's crazy, man. The phones are becoming a real problem. I think social media is a problem too, man. Like,
that throws me off with my music and stuff too. That's something I got to say for producers and artists as well, man. If you working, bro, put the phone in the other room.
Yeah, sometimes
get it out
you got to. Yeah,
don't even tease yourself with going like, oh, I gotta hype this beat up on the snap, bro.
I like to go ghost from social media, bro, and really.
But at the same time, if you do, where are you gonna go? You gotta have social media to branch out and shit.
That's the fact. So. That's a fact. Luckily, like what I try to do is, for myself personally, is I go through these modes where I know I'm about to put something out. That's how I brand myself. So you already know you probably not about to get a lot from me besides when I'm about to put something out. Cause I'm not one of those people that are like social media savvy. I guess maybe because I'm a little older, but I'm not one to be like, hey, this is my day and shit. Like I'm real like I'm real cautious of my surroundings and shit. Niggas is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Niggas hate. Niggas hate.
Yeah, so like posting your feelings and stuff like,
yeah, man. Like, that should be. I want to talk about that.
No, you got to think about some of the ways rappers have died and stuff like that, bro. People get their feelings hurt and people get killed over.
Yeah, that's why, bro. Like, and with this shit, bro. Like, even on the lowest scale, like we're on the lowest scale right now, bro. Even then, like, people be threatening me and shit just because I can't do something for them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this shit, the music entertainment industry is crazy. My uncles told me that from the start. Like, yo, you jump into a crazy game, you could be winning independently and these niggas knock your ass off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, I'm starting I want to do Patreon episodes so we talking on a different scope so we can really, like, dive into some topics and shit. Yeah. But, man, all the rappers that are dying are independent. Like,
no, for
like,
real,
I'm
like,
telling you, bro.
Juice, X, like, I mean, they as far as independent, they did their own like vocals and stuff like that, but they had their own producers that were freelancers.
They were independent
like
from the label. I think Juice WRLD got signed a little later on, but I think the damage was already done. Like he had made so much money, like, cause you gotta think the label's taking up a lot of you. That's how they able to pay niggas so much money. It's the same thing as niggas in the NFL. Like if they able to pay you $100 million, what you think the owner in the booth is getting?
A lot.
Like that man, he ain't about to let you get $100 million. He ain't getting double that or triple that. Like
I saw T-Pain said something about like record labels made $17 billion off artists last year, and I think artists made like, was it like 12%? something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but either way, any way that artists are trying to branch out their media of any types, you know, look at SoundCloud, Spotify, and stuff. That you're not getting paid for all those offline streams and this and that, whatever else. So it's not really fair when it comes to that.
That's a fact. You gotta find.
I feel like people will still be making a lot more money if CDs and tapes and stuff were like that.
And you know the other thing, which I think holds a lot of artists back as well, is what they forget is that this shit actually came from music and shit came from getting up and going to different places and performing on the road and shit. So that's kind of how you're gonna get your fan base, because you can get your online fan base and your ground fan base together at the same time. You can literally walk up to everyone at the show. Hey, follow my Instagram. Hey, follow my Instagram. Next thing you know, I mean, like 100 people each event. You can even do, if you're set up right, you can even do open mics and still get paid for them. Like, I don't think people ever really be thinking about that. Like, if you then put an investment into 10 shirts, and the merchandise, 10 shirts, you take those 10 shirts with you selling for 20 a pop. If the show is $50 that you signed up for to do the open mic, boom, you sell each shirt. By 3 shirts, you done made over $50.
Yeah, I gotta do shit like that more often. I really got to.
It's different little things that you could do. Me, I knew I was a little lazy and shit. So this year I'm starting to implement shit that I've thought about and I've talked about with my uncle. But I know that it's these little things that kind of hold artists back. Like, cause my whole thing has been, why is there 1,000 gajillion people doing something and only a couple people make it, right? Yeah, like I've been drilling my mind to that. So I've studied the shit so much, bouncing shit off of my uncle and his friends. He's got my goddad is DJ Class. He did a song, the I'm the Ish song, with Kanye West. It's got Lil Jon on that jump. So I've been getting a lot of feedback from him and a lot of information. So and the knowledge, bro, like this shit, literally, you could do this shit. Anyone could do this shit for real. With if you know how to make some money, and you know how to repurpose your money, and you know how to put people in position to help you, you do it. Anyone can be an entertainer. It's literally anyone can be an entertainer. Because there's going to be a fan base for you. There's a billion gajillion people in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
You just got to have the will and drive for that shit,
exactly.
Man, honestly.
It's all about will and drive, man. What are some of your goals for 2022, man?
Get this album out. The album's going to have some big features on it. I've been working with some bigger artists.
Word.
Features are locked in.
Yeah.
I'm working on getting a couple more.
I'm trying to do a song with you, man. I'm trying to do a bunch of features this year. Anyone I have on the podcast, I'm trying to get a song with them, yo.
Get you out in the studio with Culpepper.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bro, I'll be out there. We gonna schedule something, bro. We gonna post a little video of the jump. We linked up after the podcast episode, bro. Shit. Hell yeah. No bullshit. We definitely gonna do that shit. But yeah, go ahead, bro. What else you got?
Shit, I forgot what I was about to say. Every day that we in the studio, we make shit from scratch, like straight from the
beat all the way up,
everything up, and then we just we don't mix it like right on the spot. Like we'll do that later on. Like we just kind of like lay down the foundation for what we're making and shit, and we just I was just in the studio with Joseph Chosen and Evan Drake. They're outside.
Word.
We made some shit from scratch the other day. It was a drill song. It was the first time I've ever done like I've done a drill song, but I've never done like Brooklyn drill.
I feel what you're saying.
But it was different. It was like you mix like Trippie Redd with like Pop Smoke. That's what beat would like.
Yo, I like how you're trying to blend those sounds and shit, because that's how people gravitate towards new things, man. Like trying something new, because everybody's doing the same shit, the same bop. So when you try something new, that always grabs attention.
That's exactly what we try to do. The other day, me and him were in the studio.
We made something different, man.
I can't even tell you a genre. Like I know that sounds like kind of like
made
cliche,
a new genre. I don't know.
Word.
It's like
I like that. I like to hear that.
It's weird, but
it's like some like the closest thing that
it's
you
like
could
new
like
age jazz or something, man.
Like, you add like you put like lo-fi with some like jazz with some R&B and like throw it together.
That's crazy. Bro. That sounds crazy.
And then like have like a Juice WRLD like style of like vocals over it.
That sounds crazy,
like,
dog.
It's some different shit.
It is good to be versatile and shit like that.
That's like my main thing. I try to be as versatile as I can. Like,
yeah.
Cause I never like understood how somebody could just like make one style of music and just like be okay with it. Like, just like
forever.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's why I always like R&B, and I found myself, I was like, man, I can't sing like that. But when I started working with all these great engineers and shit, they start teaching me about the auto-tune. You control your voice. The auto-tune can kind of, as long as you could hold a little tone, you'll be all right. So I started playing around with it. So now that's the next thing I'm about to drop is an R&B album. Of course, I blend it with my style, so it's not totally, I wouldn't say it's R&B. I'm not singing a bunch of wild vocals and shit, but it's kind of just like making your own genre, you know what I'm saying? Like, experimenting and being creative.
We got to do something different. Like we've been saying, all these artists been passing away and whatever else. A lot of good music's being dropped off, especially after like not even their peaks. Like, there was so much potential with everyone. As that's done dropped, like they could have done so much more.
Man, for real, man.
Someone's got to do it, bro. Someone's got to keep the music going. So.
Yep.
Like, I for real believe that, like, if X was still alive, he'd be like Travis Scott level. Like,
he'll be big. He'll be really big.
Stupid.
For sure.
Yeah.
He'd be crazy, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, there's a lot of artists in the DMV.
Man, that's been happening. Not to cut you off, but that's been when I think about Tupac and Biggie. Shit, they've been getting rid of the people that you think are gonna be like leaders in the future.
Some haters, man.
They've been getting rid of them pretty. You know, they try to. It seems like we get all our leaders get cut off. It seems like, man, it's just one of those things, bro. It's just one of those things. But continue what you were saying before.
I feel like a lot of artists, like especially in the DMV, like I feel like it's just one sound that everybody just like everybody does.
That's a fact. That's
like
a
the
fact.
same, like I'm not knocking it. People gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Bro, I'm with you.
People gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. If you got something that you like to do, like go fucking do it. But like,
it's hard to tell the difference.
If you do it good too, you can keep doing it.
It's hard to tell the difference between Lil Snow and Lil Blow Blow.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying, like, cause all y'all niggas got the same fucking bounce. Like, it just literally the DMV flow, bro. Everyone got the same. They put out the same little jump, the same little bop. I'm gonna do Punch Pure Boo.
A couple of months would be, not to cut you off, my bad. But a couple of months there'd be a new type of flow, and everybody be on that shit too. That other flow be dead for a couple of years and it come back.
And in my opinion, there's only a couple niggas that could really do that shit on point where it sounds good, where it sounds super tight every single time. But they got bars with that shit. And I don't know if you heard of Big Flock.
I've heard of him.
Big Flock, bro, cause he got y'all little niggas don't got bars when y'all do the shit. Big Flock got bars. So like when I'm hearing this shit, I'm like, damn, nigga just said that shit. Like, that nigga Big Flock definitely the truth, yo. He the truth. But I feel like a lot of things, bro. Now we're getting into 2022, bro. Some of that street shit, unfortunately, dog, it's about to go out the window. Unfortunately, I don't think niggas trying to hear that shit no more.
I feel that.
It all sounds the same, bro.
I don't think niggas trying to hear that shit no more. Because if you think about it, yo, I've been going to some of these parties and shit, dog. Like, we can get it. I mean, like, you can hear a bunch of fucking, like, yeah, Lil Baby and shit sounds good, but some of that EDM shit, man.
That's what I was about to say. I could get down to that any time of the day, but I can't. There's something about rocking to, like, Lil Baby or The Baby, some shit that you can't vibe the same way.
After a while, it gets, cause when you're in the club, you just hear the same beat. It's repeated over and over again.
Talking about, like, popping irks and shit like that.
The only people that cut through is like, I think Dolph cut through, bro. It was something about Dolph when he came on in a party or something. Like, Moneybagg Yo does this. Amazing how all Memphis rappers do that shit. But Lil Baby definitely, in my opinion, because I was at a club in Richmond and they played maybe about 10 Lil Baby songs, bro, and I was like, through all 10, I said, God damn, this nigga, it's like every song he rapping like it's his, like he trying to get $1 million, yo, like, you can hear that shit in his voice, like, yeah, man, I'm definitely I'm a Lil Baby fan. So, who's your favorite artist right now?
Dead or alive, like.
Let's go with alive. I think alive? I know you're dead.
Yeah. So, it's, my favorite right now is Ski.
Okay.
I mean, I got a couple. I listen to my man Suffer the Misfit.
Dope.
He's me and him kind of got a similar style. Let's see, Joseph Chosen, Smokezilla.
Word.
You got it, bro.
Word.
And yeah, those are like my main like in my own group too. Like I got a whole bunch of artists in my group that I listen to every single one of them too.
Yeah.
Dead Legion of Mass. We're working on a project.
Nice.
And yeah, those are like I don't really listen to a lot of like big artists. I'm more of like an underground
right
type of guy.
I feel you.
I listen to Gizmo. This guy kind of put me on with Gizmo.
You probably don't know who that is, but it's kind of like
harsh.
A grunge kind of like a new take on metal scream, but it's like not too much of that screaming bullshit.
Okay, I might check that shit out.
I'll get him to send you some songs and shit. It's some hype shit.
Okay.
Hype shit for real. But
Word. That's what's up, man. Y'all put me on some new shit, man.
Local artists is what we've been supporting, cause like we were
Evan
just
Drake
talking about,
also.
everyone's been putting out the same shit recently.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. Who in
the female artists putting out all that dumb shit, and talking about shaking ass and shit. The guy
I'm
talking
glad
about all
said
that, like you said, street shit, gang shit, and like it gets tiring after a little while, man.
I got a lot to say about the females, man, but that's on the Patreon.
I mean, they doing their own,
I have more power to them.
I appreciate I support the grind and everything.
Yeah, exactly. People gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, so it's like I can't knock it. It's just.
It sounds like at the same time it kind of says something about their personality, what they do for themselves and how they take care of their own. So, I don't know. That's just my own personal views. Everybody got them, like y'all been saying. Everybody do.
Yeah, we gonna talk on it. We gonna talk some.
We have to get out here another one. Get on that whole podcast.
Get facts. That's a whole podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Before we get out of here, you got anything else you want to tell the people before?
I'm dropping an album called The Barn.
Word.
It's gonna be like more like grunge inspired.
Okay.
Like a lot of grunge rock. I've been listening to a lot of Nirvana, and that's like my main. Like I've been mixing like Nirvana with like some of the artists that I listen to on a daily basis.
Word.
It's like kind of like trying to mesh things together. Me and my collective, Dead Legion of Mass, we're working on a project called Enter the Amass. Yeah, Enter the Amass Fully Loaded.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be like a trilogy of other albums and everything. We're trying to get everything to like mesh. Like every song's gonna mesh into the next one.
Right.
And like each project's gonna mesh into the next one.
That's dope.
And
that's dope. I like that.
We got that one single we just finished up that we was talking about, that jazz thing.
Yeah, we're gonna drop. That's gonna be his first song that he releases.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
I've been doing the music for a while, but I ain't been like comfortable enough to put it out or whatever else.
Man. So. I'm glad you're doing it now, man.
Yeah, it'll be the first one.
For sure.
Yeah, and what else? Working on having some shows in Florida.
Word.
There's a place called The Den.
Word.
That's like, I know my style's gonna fucking fit.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna have some opportunities for y'all too, man, performance wise, coming in the future.
Trying to get the local stuff at the pier.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, try to get some local performers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This year, for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to have some stuff in the Fredericksburg. I've been talking to some, just got off the phone with got some good news. So we gonna have some stuff for y'all for sure, man. Opportunities.
Just let me know. We gonna pop out and rock out.
Yeah, for sure, bro. We gonna do it. So, man, this is episode, damn, I forgot what episode it is once again.
I think you said like 76 or something.
73, 74, something like
74,
that.
I think.
Hey, man, Kirk, I'm sorry, man. They'll get it. But, all right, man, you already know it's DavidLamont, as always. We got a special guest, my man, Bo Stanley.
EK Trip.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. And until next time. Peace.
Hey, yo, what up, y'all? You just watched episode 74, What's the Niche, with Bo Stanley.